follies, cause I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac, I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be, I gotta stay. Hold me some in the can of the dry. Riding the special like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. Shenanigans and Birkin, she cannot decide. The ladies Mercedes, here go to surprise. Don't sleep on Miss Lady, help ride. Back while I'm gripping her side. Big and mad back, this ain't regular size. We really fly, we like pelican guys. You ain't slick, I can tell her the skies. Upgrade at my wrist, put gas in the sky. She think I might sign her and change her whole life. I told her to goggle and work on her highs. Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the nuts. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't fox. We call them Chauncey cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of pop. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock.
Okay, money, okay, money, 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 I took the Billy cool back, then I hopped in the car. I put it in front of the Billy in front of the driver. And made it sit there in the road, right, wow. I stepped up, the tires, huh? I'm in the coupe by myself. I had that kicker though when I was 5. Key the hood was on the shelf. In the fire. I'm sick and tired of me. Act like they find it, telling me lies. Acting like they the one created this and they get all this driven my guys. Yeah, Cartier eyes, Cartier coat, Cartier ass to watch. Cartier love, Cartier, Cartier spec buffalo on the side. Pussy cut diamonds, they Cartier, yeah. Cartier bad for the Cartier. Sky ring look cool with 200 the dash. Cartier jeans, ain't no way I can say. Ain't no way I'm ever gonna go out. Man, I can't go out, no way I'm gonna go out. I just grip on her and I show her. I sit like a champ and I wait on her whole lot. I just whip up a new Chanel paddock. I whip it the wrist and I don't break the door. Turn that whole top flow to her. 100 racks and 1 2 about to flood that.
You ain't never been a skate town. On no national, you know it go down.
Kilo Ali Flow. Look, from the east side on a Friday night, met a bunch of at the Golden Glide. The lows and highs, me and all the bros in a stolen ride like, man, they outside, so I'm staying inside. Show you and I vibe, take a few like Tupac. I see the bunch of mean guys in the band and a tie, throwing up the west side, giving side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize. I ain't surprised to ride the killer vibe. Probably be the reason you die trying to feel alive, but I'm incentivized by in the thighs, gripping on it like I'm picking the prize. They hit the crib with it.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Washington Commanders and the New York Giants. On the visiting sideline, that's Dan Quinn, coach of the Commanders. These guys looking for a repeat of last week's win here. On the opposing sideline, the Giants head coach. His guys with the crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins. Happy you could join us. Thanks so much for being here. I'm Kate Scott with Brock Heward. Kicker Kaimi Fairbairn just about set. And off we go for MetLife. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So the Commanders' offense headed out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by an elite runner, one of the game's top dual-threat young quarterbacks. He was taken second in 2024, Jaden Daniels.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's second down. First carry here for Tony Pollard. Not much space available there. Maybe two. That brings up third down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He's got the first down grab and still going. And he has this down to the 14-yard line.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
They run for the first time with a rookie from Clemson. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a 6-0 lead right away. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So out come the Giants. Their first drive of the game coming up. And they'll be brought out by the 2025 first-rounder out of Ole Miss. Here's Jackson Dart.
Two numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but he took great care of the football. And, of course, well, he cares less about those two numbers. It's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 32-yard line.
From the gun, here's Dart. That pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up third down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
No gain on the run, so now they face 4th down.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
He's keeping it. He's going for it. And he's touched as they pick up that first down on 4th.
One thing you cannot say, Kate, about this offense is they're not bold. That was a bold decision, one they trusted the big guys up front, and they moved the sticks.
So first down from the 41. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that first down run.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Quick one to the outside by Dart. And he takes it up and across midfield to Commanders territory.
Brings up third down.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard.
Let's go.
On the handoff, here's Scatterboo. And he has enough for that first down, but look at his teammates. They know something's up. Everybody looking at that flag on the field. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. The flag makes this 3rd down and 10. Here he goes, 3rd and long. This is a heater going deep. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. The Giants readying to punt, and they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20. Back out on the Commanders for their second drive of the game. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early, and with a home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them. Right? Turn them against their own team. They were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, they're going to start to murmur, and we might even hear a few bluebirds.
They're working a couple yards past the line. Drew Phillips making the tackle. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the gun, it's Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Come on.
Daniels now on first down. Austin makes the grab downfield. Down to the 10. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders pull out in front further, 13-zip. Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Commanders drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
14, Giants nothing.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Giants and Jackson Dart set to go back on offense. And you always got to watch him when you're down near the red zone. He is sitting second right now among all NFL quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. Now go play action. Here's Dart. Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. And he'll work this one up to the 28. It was Mike Sanders still on that stop.
It's a gain of
5 still to go here. This is second down.
And 5 at the 28-yard line.
On play action with Dart. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. They're going play action. And there, it's Malik Neighbors. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out.
14 more yards.
Offense is set. First and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard
A
line.
handoff to Tracy. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Brings up second and 10.
Darts back to throw. Setting up the screen. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Throwing on third. Here's Dart. It's on target to Johnson. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's good for a New York first down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Finding Johnson once more. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal.
Giants first down.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Our score, 14-0. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Giants. Tracy is in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants making a one-score game in the first half. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Commanders 14, Giants 7.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Starting from the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Commanders all set to regain possession. They have played lights out on offense. Scored their first 2 times out, Brock. A chance to go 3 for 3 and grow that lead here. First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun snap to Daniels. He's got it downfield near the edge. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. On the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive.
39-yard line.
On first down, here's Daniels. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Well, he had a chance to pull up and avoid the hit, Brock, but we knew the outcome from the moment he decided not to and made contact. That flag came out. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic first down. They'll run here following the penalty. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Firing quickly out wide, Daniels. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now.
60 Eagles!
This one left for Daniels. A gain of 5, Brock, and now they're going to have first and goal.
Not the biggest gain, but exactly what they needed. Just get the first down and keep this drive rolling.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
Get up! 6, ready,
Slot man motioned over.
ready.
Now Daniels off to play action. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up. Daniels back to throw. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And back-to-back sacks have these guys suddenly staring at 3rd and goal. 3rd and long for him here. He's making a bid for it. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. The defense rallied. They responded. And forced a 4th down. In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Giants and Tyrone Tracy are running back on now. And he's already scored once this game, something he's made a bit of a habit of this season. As we see, he's among the league's best at finding that end zone. On 1st and 10, here's Dart. On the move, headed right. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away. On the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Dart out of the shotgun. Short pass brought in. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Flushed out of the pocket. Brought in right side. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line. first down from the 41.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Dart going to throw again. Got a man. Robinson has it. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
It's Scannaboo on second down. He's officially in the enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. That's good for a couple of yards. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Let's go now. Let's go.
On the handoff, this is Tracy. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Thank you to Luvu there for the tackle. Now hold on, everyone. There's a Commanders player shaken up after that play, and he's in need of some attention. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. It's caught right side by Johnson. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 26.
Dart from the pistol. Down to the 10. And he has the New York touchdown. The Giants face a 4-point deficit. I think we actually saw him call it early there, Brock. He made that throw, and then he signaled it was gonna be a touchdown. Like a guy calling it before his three-pointer goes through the net.
Oh, you mean like Larry Legend Bird in the three-point shooting contest in the 80s? The kids aren't alive, I get it. They weren't alive in the 80s. They didn't see Larry Legend do it, but he did, and he anticipated, just like the quarterback.
Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Giants cut it to a field goal game.
Commanders 17. Giants 14. Kaimi Fairbairn second.
Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Commanders set to take over. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. 1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Hits him on the out route. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. After plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from MetLife Stadium on the other side. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18. Ready, go.
Throwing now, Daniels. Gets it to him on the screen. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Giants into the nickel. 3rd down.
Ready.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Bails out of the pocket quick. Making the call himself. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
65.
From the gun, it's Daniels. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. Trying to find his tight end. And it sets up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set.
Here's Daniels. That's going to be caught. Tony Pollard. Great coverage all the way to the sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Oh, he's got to run for it. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. The Giants using their first timeout. The Commanders ready for the punt. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. The Giants take over now late in this first half. They don't have much time left, but facing a small deficit, they could try to get this into field goal range. On first down, here's Dart. Finds the in route, complete. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Timeout called, and that's going to be the second for New York. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. From the gun, here's Dart. He finds Johnson. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Giants first down.
Throwing on first down, it's Dart. Caught by the open man. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's 16 yards on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Dart's back to throw. That's him on the quick hitter. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. We've set it downs from 37.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. Throw right side is caught by Robinson. They take him down as he goes out. Now let's check on this penalty. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now first and 20. They are throwing it again. Dumped off to his running back. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So we're all knotted up here at the half, Brock, as we send this over to our buddy Scott Hansen, who's got our halftime report. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. A great weekend of football behind us. In case you missed any of the action, let's recap it for you. Our tour of the NFL starts now. It begins out west. Southern California is where we find the Chargers at home to take on the Raiders in the AFC West. And this is Deuce Vaughn. Spots an opening, capitalizes on it, 15 yards for the touchdown. The Chargers win their fourth straight as they get the victory here. From there, let's go up to the Motor City. Let's look in on the Lions as they host the Cincinnati Bengals. And this is Gabe Davis. Just get his hands on the football and let him do the rest. It's a 59-yard touchdown. The Bengals get a much-needed win as they move back to 500 at 5-5. One more to show you. Let's go to Philadelphia. It's the Eagles hosting the LA Rams. And this is Jalen Hurts, one of his 3 touchdown passes on the afternoon. The Eagles would go on to a 28-17 victory. With that, time for a look at the rest of the action going on here in week number 11 in the NFL's regular season. Meanwhile, in our game, we expected a tight one, and we got it, all even at the break. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. Escapes a defender. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. The Giants and Jackson Dart set to go back on offense. And you can see with the stats there, such a weapon for this offense to utilize week in and week out. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Start on the ground here. Tracy can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Here goes Dart to the air. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, the defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
3rd down now. Here's Dart. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. The Giants are set to punt. It's going to be Jamie Gillen doing the honors. And a fair catch made here at the 17. Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. And in a tie game, we've been sensing a breakthrough coming, Brock. Might this be the drive where we finally see one side get the edge over the other?
Well, if it is, Kate, you know and I know it's about play-to-play execution and more than likely making sure they can convert in some of those situational downs. The positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on second down.
Play action now with Daniels. Throwing the out route complete. And he hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26.
As quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
Escapes out to the left. That's the line. He's going to run for it. He got out of bounds after a small gain. It's a gain of 4 there. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
A 4-yard pickup on the play.
Running here with Pollard from the pistol. We'll call that one a gain of, let's say, 2 yards. It's second down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Short pass brought in. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Pulled in at the 20. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. The Giants offense all set to get started. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. New York to the line. 1st and 10. One play action with Dart. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. They'll take second down behind the sticks now after that holding call. Darts out of the shotgun. Brought in right side. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Chased out to his right. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. Ooh, heads-up play from the Giants there. They get to the loose ball and make the recovery. They'll bring out the punter here. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. Collects this at the 35. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Out comes the Commander offense for another series. And they're playing with a chance to take the lead right here. Get a nice little cushion in what has been an otherwise really close game.
Yeah, and really the mindset, Kate, is this has got to be the drive. When you break the huddle, you look at each other and say, right now, these are the moments that tilt the game in our favor. Because you know if you don't get it done, you've given your opponent that opportunity.
And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, well, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
To throw, Daniels. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And the Giants are on him, and he goes down. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down. Punting unit out now. Brings it in at the 12. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner. So hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Here's Tracy on 1st down. He dodged the tackle. And this is going to be halted just before he can reach the 30. They gained 15 there. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
And the Giants' 1st down.
Here's Tracy once more. And he'll get about 4 yards as that brings up 2nd down.
Some really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
From the pistol, he gave the scalpel. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. And that was B.J. Ojulari on the stop.
A gain of a yard on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Blitz coming. Here's Dart. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get it up to the 44. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And it's good for a New York 1st down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. On 1st and 10. Here's Dart. At the left side finds Johnson. And he's tackled for a short gain. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
It's now 2nd and 6 at their 48-yard line.
Now Dart. Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete. So 2nd down produces nothing. Back to the huddle they go for 3rd down.
Derek Hall there on the coverage.
Here we go. 70 Lions.
Dart gonna throw again. It's on target to Johnson. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. This game remains tied after 3, so we'll decide things right here in the 4th quarter. First down now, ball at the 33. A give to Tracy up the middle. Jukes away from one. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep them on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the first down.
They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Got a man. Robinson has it. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4.
Second and 4 at the Commanders' 13-yard line.
They'll go left side with Tracy. And he will not get the first, but oh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. Third down.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. They're this short.
And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And we got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders. You sign up for it.
Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up 1st and goal. Scatterboo now from the gun. And he takes this down close, up to the 3. Now after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. Gets it again. By this front, right at the 3. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Dart now against the blitz. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Comes up empty on that one. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal. Kaimi Fairbairn on now as we see how he handles this moment. Only a 20-yarder here. Tracking for it, and it's good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
Well, I'll tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Washington offense getting set for its next possession. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Complete out to the right side. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
Come on.
Rolling on 1st down, Daniels. Hits him on the out route. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And they don't get any help on this second down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
You know, Kate, it's almost as if the defense invited him to make that throw. That was a play they knew they could defend, and they stopped it right at the line.
Daniels throwing on third. He has the first over the middle. A lot of mess on the move here. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders take a fourth quarter lead. Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Commanders take a 4-point lead.
Commanders 24, Giants 20.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. He rolls to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. Following the play, we have an injured Commander. The training staff out there to check on him as we pause. Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Here starts. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. 16 on the pickup. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
18 Cardinals. Check out.
Running with Scannaboo. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Throwing the out route complete. And they bring him down after what he thought was a great game, but officials are saying he had some extra help. We got a flag down. I think this might be a hold, partner. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. So this is going to be 2nd down and long following the holding flag. From the gun, here's Darts. Finds him over the middle. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late great Mike Leach is, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
Brought in inside the 20. Touchdown, New York! The Giants take a 4th quarter lead. Malik Neighbors with the touchdown. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Giants push their lead to 3.
Commanders 24.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. Escapes the defender. This makes it up to the 25. The Commanders all set to regain possession. They find themselves down here in the fourth after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Now here he goes on the boot. Finds a man right side. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for Washington 1st down.
Come on. Hey. First ball, 80.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That's another Washington Commanders first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. On 1st down, here's Daniels. He keeps it and takes off. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. They gain 11 on that play. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down. New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38. He dumps it underneath. Pollard. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. The Commanders in the hurry up. They're hustling for the line.
And the Commanders 1st down.
Back to throw. Austin's there to haul it in. And he's going to have the touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. He'll look to throw it. That's taken in by Henry. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. Picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Let's go now. Hey.
Here he is to throw. Throw left side, complete. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Here he is to throw. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down. Big moment for Tyler Bass here. 1 for 1 so far. This is from 40. Looking good, and it's through. And inside the final minute, they've tied this up.
It's such a confidence builder to a sideline, to an entire team, Kate, when you can rely and trust your kicker in these big moments. He tied it up, and now it's incumbent upon his defense to do their job.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Giants and Jackson Dart set to go back on offense. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Has a man on target to Johnson. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yep, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Darts out of the shotgun. He's got him. That's Tracy. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
At the 21-yard line.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. It's caught right side by Johnson. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. The Giants using their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. The Commanders in the dime set for this third down. To throw. Oh my goodness, it's intercepted! And the Commanders take over with a chance to win this game.
Just how many times do these games at this level, Kate, come down to plays like this? In the end, you don't want to be the team making the mistakes. You want to be the one capitalizing on them. Now this offense has got a chance to do so.
Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. All their timeouts left, but not much time itself. It's 1st and 10.
Get it. Ready.
Trying the inside handoff to Pollard. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Right back to Pollard. Trying to fight free. He can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Again, a run with Pollard. And they drop him just a couple yards beyond the line. It's 4th down now. Big moment for Tyler Bass here. This is a 42-yard look from the left half. That one is good! And they're going to take the lead inside the final minute. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away.
Once again, they call on him. And once again, he delivers. Had to be so confident sending him out there that he was going to win them this game, and he did just that.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Buys time, rolling right. He takes it himself. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
Well, QB made something happen. He got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. This is caught inside the 15. And it's stopped. What an ending we almost just witnessed. They got to him before he could reach that end zone. This game's over. So it's a win on the road for the Commanders. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Huard and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Commanders as we say so long from New York.
You don't have to ever quit. You think that you can get away with it. You think the light won't be ever lit. It's almost over now, almost over now. Something on your chest, better get it off. There'll be no one left when we set it off. We ain't gonna take it no more, since it's almost over now, almost over now. You had plenty of time, there was no rush, but it was your dream. Better get it off. There'll be no one left when we set it off. We ain't gonna take it no more, since it's almost over now, almost over now. Just better get it off. Yeah. Set it off. Look, it's almost over now, almost over now. You don't succeed 'cause you hesitate. You think we're flying. Don't ask us why, 'cause if you don't, can't be me, I'm a rock star. I'm running on the top of a cop's car. I'm a rebel, I'm a rebel. It's almost over now, almost over now. I guess you ain't heard that we swallow guys. It's too damn late to apologize. When you see the mantle and when you see the sky, it's almost over now, almost over now. You think that you don't have to ever quit. You think that you can get away with it. You think the light won't be ever lit. It's almost over now, almost over now. Something on your chest, better get it off. There'll be no one left when we set it off. We ain't gonna take it no more, since it's almost over now, almost over now. You can't be me, I'm a rock star. I'm rhyming on the top of my car. I'm a rebel, I'm a rebel, I'm a rebel. It's almost over now, it's almost over now. I guess you ain't heard that we swallow guys. It's too damn late to apologize. When you see the mantle or when you see the sky, it's almost over now, almost over now. No one ever really dies. You believe that? Well, if not, for you, it's almost over now, almost over now. You say too late to start, got your heart in hand. I don't believe it. You say too late to start, ain't your heart in hand. You know you better. Twisting my words and bringing it to pass, baby, you know that you better than that. I don't got time to deal with the drama, I want the Chanel and I got your back. I promise that I would've never got in attached. Promised that I would've never hit the road if I knew that you weren't coming back. Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
Stressing, quit stressing. You should already know how I'm stepping. Saying you want love for the essence. This time I'll be the one to address it. No ABCs, but I got that for your ethics. Move and clean for the necklace. Being that voice in the trenches, so tell me what's your preference. I'ma keep my cool if you stay composed. And when your boy gets home, I don't wanna hear no chat about. If you ain't got proof, then leave it alone. I'm on the road trying to keep us afloat. While you want space and a reason to grow. If things are best left kept on the low, then I think you should leave that after the tone.
Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
See, I would've done anything for you. Now you won't pick up when I call you. It was late night texting to a yawning. Nowadays I'm overthinking till the morning. Switched up and turned without a warning. But I know my heart forever bleed. Truth is that strangers like magicians. Never knew them tricks were up your sleeve.
Hey, I'm sick of this back and forth. It's starting to get contagious. I have to put the bridges out. You built what I felt inside would have been outrageous. Stop acting, think I believe that. That's catfish, poor performance. What's your number, please, or contact. Buzz you up so I can call that a ballin'.
Can't tell me like, what do you want? Yeah, tell me like, what do you need? Fresh tip when you're doing your feet. New LV when you fly overseas. Call plumbing cause I'm at a been swimming cause I'm in a deep. Don't call me, you already know. I'm on the road and you for the streets.
Young on and ain't the same. I guess we're on different things. I guess now we're distant strangers. You said it's no fun to play, but I was not the one to change. 'Cause I was not the one to save you. You were my everything, now I regret everything. I wanted you here with me, but you didn't want that. I'm doing anything, I don't know what's you're in. I wanted you here with me, but it was too much to ask for. You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
Don't get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before he enter. Don't you hang with the ops talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You was not a printer. Cooped up, make get they suit tucks begging. I ain't even got $2 for you. Roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump with me. Ballin' jump, man. Touch hands. We bout to bump then. Better bang yours. Cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight. It take time. You seen a Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. What I want for Christmas too. Does the same time with me, it's game time. But with you, yeah, it's lame time. Hey, keep playing around, get your head. Don't wanna live right, well, alright, leave you dead wrong. Hey, well, okay. I catch the dog, he getting the beats like it's Dre, like the money in the bank. You better play where it's safe. Told him belly fill his tank, run up to the next steak. I get down, I get dirty, catch him on the club. Thinking he gon' get a pass from the slimy stomach. Hungry for it, see an issue and I rub my stomach. Enough paper to make a buck, I could get it published. What? You gonna believe me? Think for brown skin, real can see them. Got good go retrieve it, short small. When that's from Cali, with the cheetah print out white curve. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time.
I just wanna rock. Body out of y'all.
Damn.
MC, make another hit.
Whoa.
This ain't what you want.
Project
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. 1600 block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna I just wanna rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. No time, set up. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my size. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's my heart. Damn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't state maps, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts. I used to keep. I don't state maps, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination. I used to see. Wake up and I found out that it change up. Wait, did it change up? Is it light out yet? Did it find out where? Better walk around the edge of the room in the bed with my arm on face. Face around, better try to breathe. Face around, face around. I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blind. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't say maps, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts. I used to keep. I don't say maps, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination. I used to see. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't state maps, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I'll keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts. I used to keep. I don't state maps, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination. I used to see. It felt so real, but now I plead. Just take the deal. I promised you a contract. I promised you a contract.
Face of a model, that's so typical. Body of Adonis, that's so typical. Tail like a god, ugh, that's so typical. And he's still modest, so typical. Don't wanna talk
trying to ride the wave, I'm trying to get me paid, I'm trying to move and shake, I'm trying to walk away. I swear my wrists are great, I'm getting used to change.
Face of a model, that's so typical. Body of the dominance, that's so typical. Tail like a god, that's so typical. Legs don't modest, that's so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, I'm so cynical. So don't cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk the ouch at the ridicule. It's so
These restless eyes of mine will sit in to my heart and sugar. In a jumbled life of glitter, dream hit concrete, mind all jook up. Tend to think in 1,000 thoughts, I'll put through north till the voice get bored. Endless stairs in a sinking door, I search for things I don't need no more. Baby, I'm typically every day, can't call it shady. I'm airing you cause I'm an anxious state, the worries daily. But if I link my G's, it goes away down honey lane. I gallivant with darling, baby, jet, jet, jet.
model, that's so typical. Body of the dominance, that's so typical. Tail like a god, that's so typical. Legs don't modest, that's so typical. Face of a model, that's so typical. Body of the dominance, that's so typical. Tail like a god, that's so typical. Legs don't modest, that's so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, I'm so cynical. So don't cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk the ouch at the ridicule. It's so typical.
In my circle, you can't fit. Don't too many be on some anti. I told her pull up. She asked me, do I? Right now I'm fresh as hell. Somebody take a flip. Pretty, back to back to back. Gang, back to back to back. Trailing me, back to back to back. Back to 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 back. Back to back like Rose and Matt Black, my Rover, cha-cha, gon' show you, cha-cha, gon' back to back like Rose and Matt Black, my Rover, cha-cha, gon' show you, cha-cha, gon' they gon' heat me up, I been trying to keep it cool, these little, they tried to start it, too late, my finger was already on it, call me Shovel Man, she like the way I pull up and I, the 100 times they ask, I be like, I ain't never, all that beating around the bush, homie, said with your chest, got a lot of dog on me, know you probably smell it, like my name, Jody, pull up in the vet, go and check the news, Brody, heard somebody stress, in your feelings by the, better get a grill, tired of getting taxed for that, take a trip, I got right here for show, I make everybody deal, went to visit Granny, she say, what's that poking out your heel, I told Brody walk behind so he can catch me if I slip, she begging me to take a sip, first she drove the boat, then she like a ship, first you load it up, then you empty out the I'm not no button, no wrinkled clothes, it ain't no pressing me, I got on Vinci, LV, no night, but I got that check on me, if I swing this, but they be on go for me.
From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 2014, there's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Today, Week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the New York Giants and their inner-city rivals, the New York Jets. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. His guys, losers a week ago, trying to turn things around here. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys stuck in a bit of a losing streak right now, hoping the home fans can help them get out of this slump. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. They're led out by the former Michigan State QB, a starter here in his rookie campaign.
I tell you what, when he's on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm time when preparing for the NFL draft.
Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. And the Giants are going to take possession as they got it at the 42-yard line.
Well, they certainly took a shot to open this game, and I know it backfired with the interception, but no lack of bravado from that sideline at all. And look, they told us before the ball game, they wanted to be a little more dangerous on offense. They wanted to take a few more chances. That opening pass certainly set a tone. Maybe a turnover, but I don't think it'll stop them from trying again the rest of this game.
So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. They're led out by a former first-round selection back in 2025 out of Ole Miss. It's Jackson Dart.
And what he's thinking about right now is first down, let's find a way to make a big play. Because when you get a sudden change situation, that defense has to rush onto the field unexpectedly. You might catch them having a defensive breakdown or not quite prepared.
And it was really sudden after the first play picked off. Right back to Tracy. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Tracy going to get it on first down. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. The Giants at 500, sitting at 5-5. Charles, they were losers last time. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jamie Sherwood. And the Jets are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
A give running right is Hall. Oh, nice move. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 25 yards, the pickup there, and also a first down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 23-yard line.
Back to throw. Floyd. And his throw is incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. That's over the middle. He finds Naylor. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed.
Daniel Carlson on for the field goal. A 34-yard attempt.
The kick by Carlson is good. And the Jets hit the board first. It's 3-0. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
And New York set to take the field. Their second drive here, the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there their last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterbury.
And room to run as he's out past the 35-yard line. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Dart going to give to Scatterbury. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 7 yards there and a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
And he's brought down. First down, Giants on a pickup of 14.
And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him now over 3,000 yards passing on the campaign.
And Brandon, I think we have to start to think about where we are in the season, because right now, 4,000 is not out of the question. I think a big game or two, he's certainly capable of getting that done.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Give up the middle, Scatterbury.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. You talk about this Jets defense.
They've been pretty solid against the pass. Toward the middle of the pack, number 14 in the NFL.
And while teams don't like to talk about it, they're pretty proud of their rankings. But this ranking is going to be put to the test today because they're going up against a top 5 passing offense in this one.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. To throw, Dart. Over the middle, he completes it to Robinson.
Now we've got a Giant player here slow to get up after that last play.
On 4th down, Jamie Gillen on to punt for the Giants.
They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And a great job on special teams to down it as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
The offense for the Jets ready to take over.
They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now.
Now Hall to start the drive.
And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
They'll go again with Hall.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
From the gun on 3rd down. Floyd. Oh, this is going to wind up a safety. So they go with the empty set, and that's the risk you run right there. Nobody was there to protect.
Well, you know how most offenses have audibles, and they've changed plays when they see certain sets. A lot of defenses do the exact same thing. You go to an empty back set, they bring pressure, and boy, did it pay off in this case.
Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Throwing his Dart. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by DeMarvion Overshown.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at the 32.
They'll toss it out right here to Hall.
And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31.
We're taking a look at Hall's numbers from a week ago.
18 carries, 94 yards, and a score.
And that's 10 touchdowns on the season for him on the ground. And remember our meeting with the coaching staff, they did share with us that one of their goals for the year was for him to get in the end zone at least 10 times, and that ramps up into their bigger goal to try and get 20 overall as a team.
His first catch, good for 8 and a first down.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Jets first down.
Hall on a give up the middle. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 17, here's 2nd and 4.
19, Tiger, now put it!
On the toss, it's Hall. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 of the 11. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
And the Jets, first down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard.
Straight ahead is Hall. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's got it. And the Jets are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
That's another Jets first down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Now they bring a receiver in motion right. There's a fake on the Jets sweeping instead. A give to Hall up the middle. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and
They're right there at the 1. No gain, but don't let that stop you. Line back up and keep going at them. If I'm them, I'm thinking about going at it 4 straight times.
And this is not going to do it as he's stopped at the 2-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
That's a nice example of good team defense right there. Ball was snapped at the 1-yard line. They knocked them back and caused a loss. But you notice they were trying to find any type of a gap to run through. Wasn't one available, and they stopped the play right there in the middle of the field.
Out is Carlson now for the Raider field goal. This a fairly straightforward 22-yard short attempt. The kick by Carlson is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
The Giants offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he continues to be a nightmare for teams to defend in the red zone. You see the graphic. He's 2nd in the NFL in terms of rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's got his target. It's Humphreys. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Straight ahead, here's Tracy. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Nice run defense presented there, and what I mean by that is discipline. Guys filling the right gaps in the right holes, no one over-pursuing, and making a very nice play.
That'll go for a gain of 7. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and
2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Dart. And that is incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Here's Dart. Now Robinson coughs up the football. It's loose. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
He'll give it to Hall to start the drive.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more.
2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Looking to throw. Floyd. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Brian Burns in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. The Jets on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and forever. Caught by Wilson. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. Now a high kick, almost a pooch punt. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10.
Dart going to look to throw here.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. Just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll make it 2nd down.
Here's Dart.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
To throw now, Dart.
Pressure comes and down he goes.
Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game.
Well, they've been fighting and scratching and clawing for that 1st sack in the game, and it turns out to be a big one. Not just a short one right there behind the line. First one they get, 10-plus yards on a guy who has the legs to escape most of these.
3rd and 19. To throw is Dart.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. They do get 18, but even that won't be quite enough. It's 4th down. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away.
Yeah, he was looking for the check-up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
Back on offense, New York gets set to take over. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the 1st half.
Yeah, and these are what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. There's Hall bringing in another one.
Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Here's Michael Dixon now to punt.
Tyler Newman there defensively.
And taken right on the 30. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
A nice return that time. Gets 12 yards back.
And out will come the offense as they take over.
To the air, Dart. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Now Dart. Robinson hauling it in outright.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 10 more there and another 1st down.
That's a nice catch there. Remember, he had the fumble earlier. No way he was giving up the ball in that situation. Secured it tight to his body and picks up the 1st down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Now throwing again. Here's Dart. Now he'll tuck this and run.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down. And don't rule out the possibility.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
On for the field goal, a 48-yard attempt.
The kick by Fairbairn is good, and that'll bring him back within a point. So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue, because after the sack, there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
The Jets going to go on offense one last time in this 1st half. And with a 1-point lead, you'd have to think they'll be looking just to get this to halftime.
Throwing to start the drive. Floyd.
That's complete. It's Adnan Mitchell.
The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the 1st half.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw.
He dumps this one off here to Hall.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
So a roughing the passer penalty there, CD.
And we know that these pass rushers love to get after rookie quarterbacks, but they've still got to do it within the scope of the rules. And that time, the hit came just a little bit too late. And the official won't even think twice about pulling his flag on that one.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Back to throw. Floyd under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31.
By Darius Alexander. It's a loss of 8. Brings up 2nd and 18.
And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here. So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as he'll try to get 3 before half. From the right hash, this from 48. Carlson able to put this one through. And that'll move their lead up to 4 now.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the 1st half of play. Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hansen with our EA Sports
Our spin around the NFL starts now. It begins in Vegas. The Raiders at home to take on the Jaguars. And it's Trevor Lawrence. Touchdown from 20 yards away. The Jags earn another victory and move to 9-3 on the year. Next up, we go to Big D, specifically Arlington, Texas. Check in on the Cowboys. They're hosting the Philadelphia Eagles. And this is Dak Prescott. And this is a touchdown. The Cowboys come away with the victory as they get back to 500, standing 6-6. One last one to show you, and it's in Detroit. It's the Lions hosting the Chicago Bears. And this is the Lions running back. He's going to find a crease and take it 13 yards to the end zone. The Lions get it done within the division as they come away with the victory. And a look now at the rest of the action around the league here in week number 12. Meanwhile, in our game, neither offense has been able to distinguish themselves. It's been the defenses that have stood tall so far. As we send you back out to Brandon and Charles.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Oh, good return up past the 30. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40. The Giants offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went in at the half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
3rd and 7.
Here's 3rd and 7. Throwing dart. That is caught. And he will have the Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll hand it to Tracy. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. A quick throw out wide, caught by Robinson. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
They'll try and run here with Scatteroo. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches. They'll try and sneak it here. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
So this offense able to convert on fourth, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Dart.
He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete.
And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? So roughing the passer penalty and an automatic first down.
And that's the mark of a bad team, partner, because that's an easily preventable penalty, but they just didn't take the proper steps to make it so.
On the give, it's Tracy.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
It's a screen pass. That's complete. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down.
So many screen passes are the result of excellent acting by everyone.
But sometimes the guy who's getting the ball tips the play off. The running back, because he's eager to get the pass, and sometimes he doesn't act very well about whether he's going to block or leak out or whatever. And I think that...
And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year.
And the Giants have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter.
And a timeout here. Timeout taken. Whistles blown. Timeout taken by the receiving team. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Oh, look at the juke.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Jets offense and Breece Hall headed out onto the field. And he's run the ball well to this point in the season, right there in the mix for NFL leaders in rushing. They'll start on the ground. Hall.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
4 yards.
Now a 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 28-yard line.
Here's Hall again.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play because he saw there wasn't a lane to completely break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice dirty run. It's a positive play for the offense.
And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for New York. Fair catch called for and made at about the 32-yard line. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return.
And they will take over 1st and 10. Play action now. Dart. A throw right side caught by Neighbors.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
14 yards. And the Giants first down. A gain of 14.
Here's Dart.
And that is incomplete.
This back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38.
They need 18 yards here on 3rd down. Dart from the gun on 3rd down. He's got this complete to Robinson.
They juked him. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21.
41 yards on the play. And the Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
On the ground, here comes Tracy.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. And between the last 2 plays, they moved it over half the length of the football field.
Giants first down. 1st and goal, Giants.
Left side, he's got Robinson.
3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal.
Dale Robinson. A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Throwing his dart. And it's caught. Touchdown. Theo Johnson, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Giants will add to their 4th quarter lead. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. New York's offense back out there and set to go. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only 1st down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on 2nd down.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. In motion right is Wilson. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 56 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
At the 47-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Floyd. And check down complete to Hall. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Jets 1st down.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So not a lineman, but the tight end instead this time, drawing the holding call.
And more what you're getting with tight ends are guys who are much more receiver than blocker. They may be willing, but that might not be their thing. Oftentimes, they'll be the ones getting the penalties.
And all the way in. Touchdown. Breece Hall, 45 yards. And the Jets have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And the Giants ready to come out now. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. On play action, here's Dart. He'll look downfield for Humphreys. And this will be caught at the 30. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. So they will wave off the flag and let the completion stand.
Really great job by the receiver fighting through all the contact and still coming down with the football. All that great work in practice being put into the game.
2 yards that time, a stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Dart. Well, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
It's now 4th down.
Fairbairn able to put this one through. And that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. Throwing to start the drive. Floyd. That's caught left side. Ruckert with it. And down right around the 32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 6. A handoff for Hall. Now he's free at the 35. Breece Hall. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Breece Hall, his 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. And that touchdown's going to put him in double digits now for the year. It's his 10th rushing touchdown of the campaign. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return. And here comes the Giants offense back out onto the field. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. On the ground, it's Scatterby to start the drive. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Dart. But the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. Throwing from the gun here, Dart. He'll look downfield for Humphreys. And that's caught inside the 30.
Well, penalties don't usually hurt as much as that one does. That is a monster gain wiped out by the flag.
And you and I both know that an offense only gets a couple of those big moments in a normal game. You've got to take advantage of them. When you give one away because of an avoidable penalty, that's a major disadvantage. Just steals away every bit of momentum you just generated with that play.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Floyd. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to throw. Floyd. And it's complete to Mitchell. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10.
4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hall.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. From the gun on 3rd down, Floyd. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And that'll kick and go out of bounds just outside the 15 at the 16-yard line.
So now here is Jackson Dart and the Giants. Down by 1. Just over a minute 40 to play.
They'll look to throw.
This is Robinson.
And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line.
It didn't check every box, but the most important one, got the clock stopped, getting out of bounds. It may be a little short of the 1st down, but I thought that was the key.
Here's Tracy.
And he's able to get up here to the 26.
Just the 1 timeout remaining as they try to navigate this 2-minute drill. 1st and 10.
Giants, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
He's back to throw. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
And he will get out of bounds here as well. What a play. Big yardage. They stop the clock, and they move it to the boundary of field goal range as well. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
He'll look to throw.
And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens in bounds.
There's a short one caught by Johnson.
He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back. That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against them.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Back to throw.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the Jets have just about sewn up this football game.
Victory all but assured now as they take a knee here, and they're going to escape with a 1-point victory.
That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the 4th quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come-from-behind victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.
So for the Jets, the win gets them a step closer to 500 at 5-6. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Buffalo Bills. Meanwhile, for the Giants, it's starting to look like it won't be their year as they drop to 5-6. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
first known as the Meadowlands. EA Sports welcomes you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New England Patriots and the New York Giants. On the visitor sideline, Patriot head coach Mike Vrabel. His guys loses a week ago trying to get back into the win column here. Across from him, the head coach of the Giants. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olson here in the booth. And off we go from East Rutherford. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy.
Like, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
14 on the pickup. First down, Giants.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Offense.
Still first down.
So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. On the give, it's Tracy. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Call it a gain of 13. That's good for a Giants first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll run again. It's Tracy again.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. Out of shotgun. It's Dart. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Giants first down.
They'll run, and this is Cam Scanaboo. And he skips away nicely for that first defender. It's a pickup of 5. From the 23, here's 2nd and 4. They'll go play action here with Dart. Now he's loose down the right sideline. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the Patriots 7-yard line.
60 back.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. He's got it at the 3. And he's so close to the goal line, couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up 3rd and goal. Scanaboo, and he's not going to get in. Tackled at the line. It'll bring up 4th and goal. Jaime Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. His kick is good. And the Giants are out to an early 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. The New England offense getting ready to go to work here. They'll be led by the man from North Carolina, 6'4", quarterback Drake May.
So you take a look at last week's game, Mike, and you certainly wouldn't say that he played poorly. I mean, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. That's a clean slate. But when you talk to his coaches, they said they haven't seen him this motivated to bounce back after a loss in his entire career. So he's had a great week of practice. He's really challenging the guys around him to elevate their standard. And if it's any indication of how today is going to go, I think we're in for a treat.
Open man, Demario Douglas. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
That's good.
A gain of 16 on that pass play. Good for a Patriots first down.
First down, New England.
They run straight ahead with Henderson. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
A loss of 2. Brings up
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Off the bootleg. Here's May. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. Now a flag comes in. It was thrown by the umpire. The pickup is 4, but usually that's a holding penalty. On second down, it's May. Open man, that's Kyle Williams. He's got it. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
It's a gain of 11. Now third and 10.
Working out of the gun. It's May. This is intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Phillips.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ball game. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
That's complete to the tight end, Theo Johnson. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
Let's add that to the list of great throws we've seen out of this quarterback here in the first half. We thought he might be in line to have a good game, especially against this style of defense, but let's be honest, Mike, he's been more than just good. He's been sensational.
That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Here's a second and 3 from the 33. On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Here's a third down and 4. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. Things over before third down. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. A return now from the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. There you see Mike Vrabel, his Patriots set for their next drive. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's May. He's got the Golden Domer. That's Michael Mayer. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. On the ground, here is Henderson. And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. Tyler Newman is there for the stop. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he's going to wind up losing yardage here. And that will take us to the end of the opening quarter of play. Time for the second quarter. Patriots with the football as they begin with 3rd and 8. In motion, that's the tight end, Mayer. Throwing on 3rd down is May. Open man, that's Eston Chisholm. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Giants offense and their quarterback Jackson Dart heading back out to the field. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. Take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. This is caught down that right sideline. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 76 yards. Touchdown, Giants. Fairbairn on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Giants extend their advantage to 13-0. 13. Patriots nothing. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. There you see Mike Vrabel, his Patriots set for their next drive. They find themselves down 13-0 here. They try to get things started offensively. It's 1st and 10. They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. you become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. In motion, that's the tight end, Mayer. They'll go play action with May. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That's to the end zone, where it's incomplete. What a job in covering, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now. Here's May. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards.
Automatic 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's May. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 6. May to throw again. They'll try to set up the screen here. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play. It is 3rd and long. May to the air once more. This one complete right side. 12 yards on that hookup. 1st down, New England.
And the Patriot 1st down.
Here's May again. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Demario Douglas, the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down. To throw again is May. He's got the tight end, Mayer. And he'll take this one in. Michael Mayer. Touchdown, Patriots. That touchdown #1 for him on the year. No problem there on the extra point. And the Patriots are on the board. It's now 13-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Giants offense about ready to take over once more. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Scatterbury. He'll push forward for about a yard. Christian Gonzalez comes in for the tackle. From the 25, here's 2nd and 8.
At the 25-yard line.
A quick throw here on the RPO. It's caught by Johnson. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
1st down.
Throwing. Dart. Rolling right. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. On the give, Scatterbury. And he'll take this up to the 48-yard line. It was Milton Williams that time to bring him down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive. He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline. He's able to extend this drive.
On 1st and 10, here is Dart. Right back to Neighbors. He's got it again. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Giants 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Get about 6 before he's taken down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
3rd and short. Here's Dart. That's hot. Left side. It's complete. He has really thrown the ball well here in this first half. Look at the numbers. Over 200 yards passing now for the game. To the air again goes Dart. They try to work the screen with Scalaboo. And he will get into the end zone. And Scalaboo. Touchdown, New York. Fairbairn able to add the extra point. And the Giants add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. Now the Patriots are going to use their first timeout. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. 2nd down and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 35-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. New England going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On 3rd and 2, it's May. Open man is Douglas. It's complete. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's May. Pass complete to Henderson. Here's 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 45-yard line.
Third and short. And here is May. And that is incomplete. But a flag is down back in the backfield. Did they hit the quarterback late?
Automatic 1st down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. From out of the gun, here's May. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
To throw is May. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
A gain of 12. And a Patriot 1st down.
Here's May to throw it on 1st down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. The Patriots will turn it over to their field goal unit. It'll be a 35-yard attempt. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Patriots are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead.
What a methodical drive to close this half out. I mean, let's not forget, Mike, they get the ball after the break as well. So they get back-to-back. They call it doubling up possessions. Last one of the first half, first one of the second half. It's a great opportunity to put some distance between you and the opponent.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. It is week 13. Things starting to get a little nervy in some circles. The home stretch starting to creep closer. Let's go to the highlights. Our journey through the NFL starts now. In Tampa, the Buccaneers at home to take on the Panthers in the NFC South.